Yes! You have new mail.
Yahoo!
Alright, now.
Show's over, guys.
And fucked up.
Yeah. That laugh was 8 minutes long. You just caught the end.
Next week we'll make sure you guys see one of Waffle's famous 8-minute laughs. That's how he makes a hard-boiled egg. He puts it in, it laughs, and once he's done, he takes it out.
Also works with ramen noodles.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You didn't make that connection.
What, that ramen noodles based on Asian noodles?
Yeah, I wasn't connecting them with my mind. That was a good joke.
Do you think that they're made by Chang Ramen or Raymond Ramen? You know.
Ooh, I don't know.
I remember it was
Brooklyn.
the top ramen.
Is it really?
I don't know if it's Brooklyn.
Oh.
I know Fortune Cookies does like a big factory.
Fortune cookies are American.
No, yeah, it's a big thing in Brooklyn.
Except those Korean fortune cookies.
Let's hear some emails.
Yeah. Well, the title of this email is English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
You know, if there were fortune cookies like at the end of an American meal, they'd probably call like Jesus cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, love thy neighbor. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
So,
Freedom cookies.
yeah, freedom cookies.
It starts off no low or anything. Well, catching up on the last 7 episodes, last 7 or so episodes, I've noticed a strange turn towards humorless personal attacks during emails. Emailers, proofread, be funnier.
Ooh,
Thanks.
Yay!
Appreciate
good
it.
call.
Some random thoughts, though. Episode 69 is one of my favorites of all time, and the differences between the DC editorial approach compared to Marvel's was spot on and enlightening. Except for Wolverine, who seems to be written as inconsistently as any DC character.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have stopped following all but a few few titles DC-wise, even those end up at the bottom of my pile. Episodes 70 to 71 were hilarious. Listening to 72 now, and I'm kicking myself for falling behind. Every Dorkin is fucking hilarious every time, all the time.
Woo!
And I need that chef to cook every one of my meals. His voice reminds me of Dr. Girlfriend. You know, until I read that, I never saw it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Rob Burmeister is Dr. Girlfriend.
it's yeah. I want to have an eat off with Tony. I think I could take. I think I could give him a run for his money.
What? As far as like eating?
Eat off, yeah.
Oh.
CBJ Summer Olympics.
Oh, I thought you said he wants to eat off of
Oh
Tony.
no.
No.
Nobody wants to do that.
If you go to Matoshi's with a day notice, it's like a $300 platter of sushi on Tony.
Oh god.
Hey, gotta pay the bills.
Yeah, that'd be funny
Yeah.
if Tony was that's like his other job.
Oh, my secret shame.
Yes. That's why only Tony's arms have hair.
Why would I wear sunglasses over everything?
No, you would wear sunglasses to just blend into the table, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
the
it's
table's made of tinted glass.
Yeah. And the presentation, it's a pale skin table.
I love the sushi at Ray-Ban Dojo.
So you're not aware of all the people eating sushi off your body.
Sunglasses don't make me
Doze off.
blind.
Yeah.
Like I still see people.
I'd say that.
But Tony be like, just please don't take the unagi off. My inverted nipple will be exposed.
You guys run the best comic shop I've ever stopped at.
Thank you.
Every recommendation I've received has been on point, and you guys are just a joy to hang out with in store. One of these days I'll get off early enough to come and be an audience in the podcast.
Cool.
There's an addendum I'm going to read now because there's a parting question. He sent an addendum afterwards. Having finished episodes 72 and 73, the email issues have been addressed pretty heavily. I'm glad it just wasn't me. And the parting question, if you could eat any animal on Earth that you've never eaten before, what would it be and why? This is from Griffin Sullivan.
Steak. No.
Child.
Oh god.
How about hippo?
That?
I imagine that hippo isn't as fatty as you think it is.
No, like walrus meat.
I think I would be into like a flamingo. What do you think?
Nah, that'd be too gamey to me.
Rhino.
No, it's not
So
about the
just-
taste. It's not about the taste.
Gamey has nothing to do with taste.
I've always
Him killing the flamingo, knowing that something that pink had to
I'm
die.
not killing it.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Because when Tiger gets a hamburger, he strangles the cow and then grinds the meat and gives it to the chef.
Does he? That's awesome.
I'm sticking to Rhino.
I really wish Tiger would like rip off his shirt and be like fucking Willie.
Fritz All right.
Choking cattle in his
Because
backyard.
I just imagine like a cow grazing in the field, and then you just like turn the camera around, and all you see is just Tiger walking up slowly,
Yes.
putting on black gloves.
Get the piano wire
And then
ready.
he goes like this to his face. He gets that scrunch face, and then everything just goes dark.
Yeah.
It's like Tiger. That's how he takes
What,
the
like
lead.
like a Kuma on Street Fighter?
No, just Just no.
Everything goes dark and every guy's destroyed.
No, you're taking away from it. Stop. It's my thing.
I've never had.
I thought you would
ostrich
like
burger.
a Street Fighter reference.
Ostrich is good.
There was a place in Jersey, burger place. My parents, my family and I used to go to called Fuddruckers. And I had the buffalo burger there. I never had the ostrich burger.
I think you need to.
Bison's good.
I think I'd like to try more insects.
There's
Frankly,
I don't want to.
I remember reading about this when I was
mealworms
a
are
kid.
good.
When I was a kid, I remember reading about different insects that people around the world like actually eat. And there's one in Africa that I've always found interesting. It's an ant that collects honey in a sack, like naturally on its back. So it's literally a walking ant with a sack of like little globule of honey. You know what I mean? Like that's just like like off a tree, pop.
Sweet protein.
Yeah.
There you go.
All his hard
That was the
work
first,
ruins.
only time in my life I've ever read about an insect. Went,
Yeah.
that could actually be interesting.
It's delicious.
The dangerous centipede in the next article doesn't sound so good.
Like deep fried tarantulas.
That's a walk away from honey-filled ants.
When you break it down, a deep fried anything is going to be about the same. Am I right?
Yeah.
Might taste like calamari.
Probably turns into like a deep fried Oreo. It's like gushy and chewy in the middle.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No questions. Just eat it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't just stare.
Thanks.
Thanks, Griffin.
Yeah, thanks, Griffin. That was from your supplier of explosives.
Oh!
Oh!
Glad you've been enjoying.
You
You
guys
guys have
ready?
anything to say about your weird exchange?
He said he almost crashed his car when he listened to
Yeah.
it.
Oh my God.
There was
heard us talking about it.
Yeah, there was
Podcast.
another exchange between them when he was catching up, and I just stayed back to watch Babyface and him talk to see if I could have another conversation.
It was
Talk
a
about-
normal conversation.
Yeah.
But like, he said he
So
was.
you admit that your Facebook conversation was not normal. You realize now that was not normal.
Did you watch his reaction
Hey,
when I reset it?
Well, this was another Facebook
Hey,
conversation.
can we just back up and review a little bit for those who might not understand what we're talking about?
They just have to listen 2 episodes ago.
Babyface had a conversation with listener Griffin Sullivan
Okay,
on
I'm
Facebook.
asking for a freaking recap.
Wow, I'm gonna stop my fucking recap
I'm
then.
sorry.
Fight!
No, okay.
Round
Hey
one.
guys, it's saddening that 2 legends are dead in there.
I'm sorry.
You fucking
I'm sorry,
asshole.
Wolf. I was yelling at baby.
Yeah, I understand that, but I
sorry.
was
Yelling?
talking.
That was your yell voice?
Oh man, I don't want to see you angry. I forgot. Babyface was having a conversation with Griffin on Facebook, listener Griffin Sullivan, and brought up that he was in a dream of his,
Right, yeah.
and that was pretty much the back and forth of Griffin very apprehensively going,
But it
and
made it seem like he was about to ask him out.
Awful fantasy.
No, I think you did that by yourself.
No.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Unintentional.
a really good way to start a conversation.
It's happened.
Anytime I've ever told a man, I've had a
Relax.
dream about you, and there's no hello, any like.
Yeah.
So what are you doing tonight?
Dreaming.
Work at a bar, you want to get a drink? Well, next email. Hey guys.
Hi!
Babyface just jumped out of his chair.
Right next to soccer, it's real loud. Whoa.
And Danny Rodriguez just castrated another bit.
Whoa.
It's saddening that 2 legends in their respective forms of entertainment passed away this week.
Oh.
Mickey Rooney and the Ultimate Warrior.
Yep.
Yes.
What about John Pennant?
I'd like to see them online getting into heaven, you know? Like together meeting each other.
Shaggy gave me the good visual of him, the Ultimate Warrior, just running up and just shaking the gates. And St. Peter's just being like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" Step back and it'll open. Like,
Show me.
show him, Tony! Show me!
Tony just showed me a tweet from Jesus Christ.
Oh no, that was on the comment on Shaggy's status immediately.
And what it said was this from Jesus Christ's Twitter account, which is @Jesus_M_Christ.
Jesus
If anybody
Christ.
wants to follow. It says some crazy mofo in face paint and armbands just crashed through the pearly gates and power slammed St. Peter. Badass.
Yeah.
So follow Jesus.
The Ultimate Warrior was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. And it's real nice to
Even
see
Jews
him.
can follow Jesus now. On Twitter.
Kenny doesn't care.
Kenny's one of those Jews for Jesus.
No, actually, Penny was actually looking it up right now, following Jesus. I bet.
Like he was hiding his phone.
It's like he's nodding, just like,
Kenny
yep.
had a pill coma there.
He's what?
In a pill coma.
It's actually what it sounds like.
What do you mean, what is it?
My
special little
You are so beautiful. So mean.
I want Tony to go to like a live recording of a comedian so I can know he was there on the record.
You are so beautiful. So mean.
Kenny is wearing a
Oh.
You're every Jew.
And that's his response. Oh, and just looks back down.
This guy thinks you're so keen.
Meanwhile, Matt Gibson in the corner going, move the
Go
fucking
ahead.
camera.
Everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Ultimate Warrior was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up, and it's nice to see him on WWE television. One last time this weekend.
Oh.
I have a few questions this evening, so let's get to them.
What's up with plugging WWE television?
Of all the new Marvel Now titles which have been released this year, which has been your favorite and least favorite of the releases?
Turok.
This year,
I
so
just
that's
read
like
the first 3 issues of She-Hulk today, and they were pretty badass.
So
I gotta say, Secret Avengers, fucking issue 1 and 2, been fucking killer.
Dupe was really awesome. Iron Fist was good. Iron Patriot I wasn't so hot on.
Black Widow's good.
Black Widow's awesome.
Moon Knight?
Moon Knight, the first issue I ever read, number 2 year was good. Captain Marvel's awesome.
Captain
Oh,
Marvel's
The new
oh.
Captain Marvel's awesome.
All new Ultimates. I don't know. Kind of curious.
I like She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, and Ghost Rider so far.
New Warriors is pretty cool.
Dupe was so good.
You guys listed most of them.
Iron Fist is pretty good.
I read Duke because it's sold out.
Avengers World, I like. I just they're all like one-shot stories. Some of the stories were interesting enough that I wanted more. Into the next issue.
I still feel like every issue of Avengers World I read is that that was their idea for their rebuttal weekly book for Marvel, and then they went, no, those don't sell well over time. Let's just do the monthly.
Oh, you got one. Avengers Undercover.
Awesome.
Yes.
I didn't read number 2
Picks
yet.
up
but
where
one was
Academy.
awesome.
Arena.
Arena. I keep saying Academy 2 to people, and then I realize halfway through explaining that I meant Arena because after you say Academy, they look like
It kind of is.
they
I
didn't
mean,
kill each other in Academy.
it's Academy
It was
to Arena to Undercover.
Yeah, but they didn't kill each other in Academy and put it online.
Yeah, they
as a
friends.
short backstory for reading Undercover.
Secret Avengers also picks up where the
last one.
The last one now left off. Which I'm glad, because
Daredevil.
MODOK as a Secret Avenger is just fucking amazing.
Don't count Daredevil's in
Yeah.
this new series.
Yeah, Kenny,
Yeah,
MODOK.
but we're counting Secret
It's
Avengers
good.
to Captain Marvel.
Who's MODOK?
Those, yeah.
No.
True.
Silver Surfer was fun.
Silver Surfer was fun. I'm very curious. I didn't know that was going to be the reason why they're together.
Yeah.
That's the most important person in the universe for him.
Yeah.
Well, I recently read Inhuman and really enjoyed it. I know this was touched on last week, but when do you think issue 2 might be released?
What episode number is this?
Oh yeah,
He's up to date now.
No, what episode
No.
number is this?
74.
yeah.
Probably when 102 comes out.
Wow. I love the other day Anime Jones's face when I showed my disdain for like the professionalism of Joe Mad because he's a big fan, and we and Sako were talking, and he likes artists. He loves artists, but never, the professional quality is what makes me lose respect.
Sure.
And Joe Mad, I feel like my heart melts a little bit every time I go, oh, Inhuman was good.
Yeah.
Inhuman was good. I'm not going to see anymore Inhuman because Inhuman was good and Joe Mad's doing the art.
Yeah.
They already changed it from Mad Fraction and delayed it, 3 months off the bat, 2 months off the bat,
Something like that, yeah.
and now it's,
I'll say like episode 89.
yeah. I also said to Sako before, it's like Cho beat Mad on like timely issues within the last year, and that's hard to say that Cho beat somebody.
Yeah.
When Cho won on timeliness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Frank Cho.
Frank Cho, thank you. Oh,
Well, people might not know
That's
who the
true.
Cho is.
Babyface Joe.
Yeah.
BF Cho.
Yeah, Joe.
Where you going to eat tonight? BF
You chose.
That's pretty good.
well, I'm upset over Superman Unchained only going 9 issues, but more annoyed that after this next issue, there's no timetable for the last 2 issues.
Nope.
TBD, why does DC continue torturing its fan base?
BF Joe's, where you get served Asian food and booze from underage women.
Yeah.
Sounds like all of Asia.
Make this a thing, man. Come on.
Wow.
Okay.
Note that was Tony pushing for the child run bar.
Hey, it's gotta be a first somewhere. That's
To
the
the question,
American.
I don't know. I'm upset too. I want to know what's going on with Nightwing. That Forever Evil 7 delay.
They kind of already sort of announced
Batgirl this week. I don't know if did anybody here read Batgirl?
No, I didn't.
Batgirl pretty much confirms that Dick is dead.
Can't even
Like,
say spoiler.
says it-
Can't even say
No.
spoiler because the book hasn't come out
Exactly.
yet.
It's not a spoiler. It's just that it's all over her book.
Wow.
Oh. Thank
Maybe it's.
I read Batman Eternal today like that. As far as Superman Unchained, I don't know what to tell you. It's probably just
It's just
Jim Lee's
Snyder.
late on art and
Snyder's on a lot of books.
yeah.
Maybe Batgirl's pulling a Green Lantern though, where they think that Kyle Rayner's dead when he's not.
Wasn't just the only book I remember Sokka saying that was confirmed. It wasn't only Batgirl.
No, but they have secretly announced a new title called Grayson.
I know.
So
Yeah. Well, they announced it.
It could be about his
unofficially-
circus days, which will sell.
yeah, it's unofficially announced though. So
I did hear. If anyone's heard the Batsgiving spread that was in Channel 52 a while back.
yeah.
Batsgiving.
Happy Batsgiving. Had a bunch of different like secret spoilers, like you see
There's that
Alfred.
big Batman photo.
Alfred's in a straitjacket, Jim Gordon's in handcuffs, and there's a lot of Easter eggs that they laid, and one of them is that Dick Grayson isn't there, and there's a blonde guy in a Nightwing costume.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard theories that is...
Who's to go?
Yeah, no. That it's either Calvin Rose, the Talon, or that it's Dick Grayson who dyed his hair blonde so that people would forget who he was.
They're not gonna forget.
Is he also going to vibrate his head at super speed?
DC also announced that Teen Titans is being replaced with Teen Titans and Suicide Squad is being replaced with Suicide Squad.
Although I think that they're taking a page out of Marvel's book.
Yeah.
They've done that a lot recently with titles over the years.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing, with Marvel is they don't necessarily cancel the titles. It's just that they're
doing it for
them
reader's
like
sake
in
almost.
almost in like volumes.
Well, those two books can be much better, and
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
You don't need to get rid of them to
They
get them better though.
Yeah, it helps.
I definitely agree with that.
Changing the creative team.
Yeah, it just seems like, if you're going to change your creative team, now the new thing is just launch it as a new number one.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to kind of take, good ideas from a successful company and use them as your own. It's completely understandable.
Well, no, the way Sokka put it is true, though. That Marvel treats them almost like volumes of novels at this point.
Yeah.
Where Daredevil moved coast, so that volume of his book was done, so they started a new number one.
Or
Yeah,
this
their
is just
archiving system
this is
is
just restarting.
Or like the previous Uncanny X-Force run is basically referred to now as the Remender run.
Yeah.
Yeah. It almost seems once a writer is done, then Marvel now is basically now means new writer.
Yeah. Different
Say that
teams.
in an Asian accent.
Huh?
It's a say that in an Asian accent.
Now mean new writer. Go fuck your goal.
Why you always going to tell me to fucking go?
Fucking God!
Now mean new writer.
No means doodles.
Now new writer.
All I can think of is the alien from Aqua Teen. Like that just pisses out of its own body. Yeah.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Volume 22.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna see that. Okay, carry on.
Oh. Now, I don't think the podcast needs more TBD, but this email does. So, Ed, how was your day? Did you come across anything weird in your travels? Is your face really painted black today? If DC Comics were to shut down and never make another comic again, would you finally consider reading Marvel full time?
Was that a run-on sentence?
No, there was 5 questions.
Oh, okay.
That was automatic
So the
fire.
first question was, how was your day?
How's your day?
It was okay.
Any weird travels?
I had to go to Jersey to get a pair of pants.
That's not really weird. You're not in blackface.
You had to go to Jersey to get a pair of pants?
Yeah.
Why?
My usual place was they didn't have pants today.
Were they sold out of Jaeger slacks?
No, they're remodeling.
And then bake them fresh every morning?
The sold out buffet
It's
guy.
like the fish store I go to. Whatever he catches out there, that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. So I guess they didn't catch any pants.
Well, you're not in blackface.
No.
And
Says you.
what about that last question? Would
what
you read Marvel full time if DC shut down its doors?
No, I'd probably stick more to like Dynamite and IDW and Image.
Just that wall.
Spite.
You know, Pink Floyd wrote a whole album about a wall in your mind.
How about Dark Horse?
Yours is shaded blue with 2 letters on it.
How about Onyx? How about Boom?
Boom?
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
I always thought that was the soundtrack to The Wizard of Oz.
Ducks out of the movie.
Boom! Oh, shit.
Plus, there's a huge
No wonder it never worked.
I still want to do Fear of Black Planet and West Side Story.
there's a huge backlog of old DC comics that I haven't read yet.
No, they've all been burnt.
Yeah.
Well, now you're.
If DC closes their doors, all
Sorry,
the
can I see
comics
what
that they ever
color?
created just crap. That's like my whole collection. Never mind. They just fizzle. No, I don't like this stuff. Carry on.
Oh.
Ed actually was in blackface, but he was so nervous about it, and all sweated off into his golf shirt.
Yeah. This was
Instant
like purple when I came into that.
Yeah, so you're wearing a black golf
Oh,
shirt.
you were like Angus or the Grimace.
What's that?
Well, it's great that Griffin brought this up because, people are dumb. This is verbatim. Babyface, you have crossed the try. Did you enjoy it, or are you going to continue reading the series?
You have crossed the
Griffin
try.
brought up how terrible some of our fucking writers' grammar is, and this sentence literally is, you have crossed the try.
I'm crossing my fingers right now. I'm trying.
You have given a cross the try.
think
I'm going to
I'll
assume
cross.
that he means that you read crossed.
Yes, I read the first trade of Crossed. I liked it. It's how I described it is it's The Walking Dead on crack. It's a fucked up book, but I did like the first arc, and I'll maybe eventually continue it.
Cool. There you go.
I'd like to continue it, but there's other things I want to read first besides Straight 2.
Tiger.
Yeah.
It was
Who's this again?
Oh, you don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
It was a pleasure watching you interact with the child on Saturday while I was in the shop. Your pleasant smile and enthusiasm really brighten up my day. Well, when I have kids, I'd like you to babysit them. Looks like they would have tons of fun.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't remember this to you.
No, there's probably lots of children I've seen you actually act pleasant to. So
Did
you have to forget. I know that you actually talk to
Some
children.
children I enjoy.
Do they
Yeah.
run up to Tiger and he like?
There's a
picks
little
them
Marvel.
up?
It's the greatest child in the world.
That's right.
No, Antonio can't speak yet, so I can't say that about Antonio yet. I feel like he's gonna outshadow Anthony.
You think so?
Yeah, little Anthony. Hope so.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sweet.
Jeff Zornow sketched a kick-ass zombie Captain America for me on Saturday, and I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Besides 68 Godzilla, what else has he worked on?
68
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
I was hoping that wasn't the reiteration of the answer.
That's really it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I know he's done a handful of covers around, but nothing.
Yeah, he does covers and album covers.
Yeah.
He did some covers to Grim Fairy Tales.
He did the newest Misfits cover actually, which is
That's right.
I
He
know.
did do group
He does T-shirts too.
He does shirts. He's one of those artists that does a lot of pop culture stuff in general, and I think he wants to get into comics more. That's what I get the feeling I get from Jeff. But that's pretty much the main series. There you go.
Really good.
Lastly, this question is for Babyface and Waffle. If I was to offer each of you $500,000 to lick TBD's asshole for 10 seconds, would you do it? It depends on the day's meals. I think that's a valid
Wait, mine or
answer.
yours?
Yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's gonna pay us $500,000 to lick our own assholes, and your name's just in the
This is for
sentence.
10 seconds?
10 seconds.
It's a lot of money for 10 seconds.
I licked assholes for longer, so.
Here, here.
Yeah, I'm like I said, depends on the day's meals.
That was my answer. I just said that's a lot of money for 10 seconds.
That's all you need to say.
Yep. That's all I have for this week, folks. Enjoy your weekend and soccer. Keep kicking ass. Matt Santapola. Still don't know grammar.
Kicking it. What am I kicking ass?
I don't know.
That was a good email.
That was a good email.
That was great email. I just want to know what I'm
Thank you very
kicking
much,
ass in. That's what I want to know.
The next email,
This is so good.
just really, Sacco. Really?
Really well.
Did I hit Sarah while away on vacation?
Hit on.
Did I hit on Sarah while away on vacation? Stop laughing! I can hear you all laughing. Tiger, Mark, you must throw away a bottle. You must throw a bottle cap at him.
That's soccer.
This is from your father.
Wait, what is this about?
This is just did I hit on Sarah while away on vacation?
On
right.
vacation.
Good podcast.
At least we know.
At least he ended it correctly. Stop laughing. I
I
can hear
think,
you all laughing.
by the way, I think I said try to kiss Sarah.
Yes.
So let's get it right there, right, Bobby?
Babyface is the one hitting on Sarah.
No, it wasn't.
Is that it? No.
That's the whole email from Bob.
Yeah, it's good though. A lot of lips.
It just ends with his like a command to his son to throw something.
That's my email of the week. I think everyone should use
That's
that
the
as
email
an
of the
example.
podcast.
Oh, yes. God bless you. I love you, Mr. Editor.
Your reaction is pretty good. Really? Really what? Really?
The new issue of the
I finally got him on the podcast.
No, he wrote it as the second email.
Before, written in.
I'm gonna send your father another coupon.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Another email. The subject: I don't want to fight Sacco.
Who do I?
Tis the season for Renee. Pa la 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 la.
You know why he's not here?
Why?
He asked me for a ride. I'm like, I'm sorry. No, I said I guess. He was like, fine, whatever. I won't come. I'm like, I'll drive you home. I just said I guess. He's like, oh, when someone says I guess, it's like a fuck you. I'm like, come here if you want to come. I'll give you a ride home. I don't care.
Hey,
And then he's like, can you come now? Like pick me up also, and so I can buy my stuff. I'm like, it's already after 9. I'm setting up the table. Sorry.
Alright, well, how are the staff of Comic Book Jones doing?
Good.
They're
Good.
Yay. Last week, Sacco had wondered why the people who email only pick on the other members of the podcast and not him.
Yeah.
Honestly, because you're Sacco.
Well, I just got kind of picked on with Bob.
That's true. Picking on you would be like picking on the disabled.
What? That makes no sense. That's such a smack to the face.
That's not true because Tiger never really picks on me. So
Yeah.
I know Tiger has no problem doing that, but some of us do. But I will try to give you a poke and hope I don't get a fist back.
Oh no.
Where's the fist going?
Where's the poke going?
So here's an FMK.
He wants that fist in his.
But my FMK for the week will be different. Babyface and Ed cannot participate in the first part of the FMK.
Why would we?
Okay,
You'll-
first part.
Yeah,
First part,
it's like
yeah.
there's multiples. You'll get yours
several
later.
parts.
It's like layered checks.
Sure. This FMK is for Tiger, Sacco, Tony, and Waffles. Whoever goes first, I want that person to FMK the other 3 members' significant other.
What?
Wow.
I don't get it.
I'll happily skip this.
For example, if Waffle goes, then his FMK would be Heather, Brown, Sarah, and Joanna.
Okay.
And keep rotating till everyone goes.
Oh, so he doesn't want to fight
Oh,
Sacco, but he has no
because
problem
we're
with
I don't
the
want
rest
to
of
be in
us.
Because
this.
we're single.
Can I be replaced with a dog?
Wait.
Oh my God! Said her.
They replaced with a dog.
I love how it's like, I don't want to pick a fight with Sacco, but for everybody else there, it's like, yeah, open season. Yeah, let's do this. Let's make
Well,
it happen.
no, Tiger hasn't finished. I don't know.
No, that's the gist of it.
So what's the FMK?
That's what it was.
It's arsenic
Like
and
yours,
arsenic
yours
and
would be Chelsea, Heather, Brown, Sarah. Mine would be Joanna, Heather, Brown, Sarah.
Right.
Tiger's would be Heather, Chelsea, Joanna.
Okay.
That would.
Did Heather just give you permission to call her a bitch at all times?
Tony's had a couple pit bulls that he's now gonna really go for.
Here, Tony, you can have my mic since you're playing.
That
this
was
game.
funny. That was funny.
I don't want to play this game.
I'm gonna go poop. I'm just like,
Everyone poop at the same time!
yeah. Jesus Christ! Bone shake poop.
I'm killing Heather.
Thank you, God. No offense, Sacco.
She said, "Thank you, God." I'm fucking Ed.
Hey!
I'll also kill Heather.
Yay.
Babyface and Ed, each of you pick your top 3 DC writers. Now FMK the writers you picked.
Have fun.
Jeff Jones.
I feel like Jeff Johns isn't writing anything anymore.
Because he sucks.
I feel like I haven't read a Jeff Johns comic in months.
Yeah, because he's not fucking writing.
Because he has 2 first names.
He's a very busy man.
Man.
Geoff Jones.
Who's writing Coffin Hill? I don't know what they look like.
Go
but-
run and get a copy. Come on, see those fast Asian like.
Run! Take hee-haw!
Oh, like I'm on a rickshaw. Come on.
I would guess my 3 would probably be
No.
Charles Soule, Jeff Lemire.
Well, you know, he's gleeful because he's on it.
Okay, I got Caleb Kittredge. She's the writer of
Kittredge.
Coffin Hill. So there's one female. Who else we got?
Is that DC?
Yes, DC. It's Vertigo.
Your favorite writers?
I don't want to do any of them. So we're gonna find the lady writers. We got Gail
All right, it's
Simone.
gonna
Yeah.
take forever. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, I think the point was we were meant to pick the writers.
I
before
know,
he
but
brought up the
I'm
FMK.
trying to beat him on his game.
Well, I was.
Well, I already ruined the surprise, I think.
I mean, mine would normally be I get Snyder, Lemire, and Johns.
Yeah, for me it would be Snyder. I think Soul. I've been looking a lot lately, and Harley Quinn, which is Palmiani and Amanda Connor.
Oh.
So I don't know. Does that count as 2 or
It's a
one?
threesome. Hey, you know.
Yeah.
Bang them both out.
If that's the case, I'll fuck those 2.
Jackie Chinaman.
And then do I murder Charles Soule or Jeff Lemire?
Well, we've had Charles Soule here before.
And is he married?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure for Jeff Lemire is married, so I
I'm
would
pretty sure they
probably
both are.
kill him just to spare all the scandal.
Because he's Canadian. I get it.
And I'm marrying Charles Soule, I guess.
I'm gonna marry Caitlin Kittredge.
Oh.
Done.
Alright, are we done with this?
Yes.
In other news, the wrestler known as the Ultimate Warrior passed away yesterday.
Yeah, we heard it
Hold on,
too.
wait, hold on. Tony, real quick. FMK, all right? The Burger King, Ronald McDonald, the Colonel.
Didn't he do this already?
Never mind.
Oh wow,
Um,
left turn there. I thought you were gonna say Wendy.
Kill the Colonel, just so the secret.
Oh, I'm not giving him the pleasure of the red-headed Wendy.
Oh. Touche.
Is Waffle
So-
really pooping?
Yeah. He said he was like 4 times.
That was a joke.
You want me to go and
I
check?
thought.
No.
No.
What, you gonna put your ear to the door? You gonna ask him how it's going?
Acid.
How it's sliding out? Is he clenching?
Okay.
Exactly. So
He's using a washcloth?
So right away I'm killing the Colonel, just so that the secret of the 11 herbs and spices dies with him and him alone.
Well, all right, that's very noble.
So what was the other one? Burger King
You know
and
the
who else?
Colonel's been dead for like 30 years,
Ronald
right?
McDonald.
Let's see. I'd probably marry Ronald McDonald because he just looks generally like
He
he'd be
wears
like,
makeup.
yeah, and he'd be fun to come home to all the time. You know, like he always had a smile and he looked like he'd be up and about. And then I'd fuck the Burger King because Lord knows with that smile on his face, he knows some shit.
Yeah.
He probably gets around.
Okay. There we go. Moving on.
Alright, last week I asked to pick any Marvel or DC character that you'd like to see have their own solo book or comeback. This week, pick a Marvel or DC character that you wished either never existed or didn't have their own book.
Never.
Well, DC's canceled all those anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Superman.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Probably pick either Cable or Deadpool, just not to give Rob Liefeld the pleasure of owning those characters.
It's very vindictive.
Marvel.
Oh,
Or,
have
it's
you
Marvel or
been paying
DC,
attention?
right? God, that's racist if I choose Iron Patriot.
Why is that racist?
He's kidding. It's not
black?
really. It's only one issue in, so I'm not choosing that yet. Who's DC
Well,
have
it
left?
doesn't have to be a current title. It could be, one of those guys who just pops up every 5 or 10 years.
I can't even choose a DC one because DC has literally gotten rid of all the lower selling solo books. All you got left, I mean, even some of the Batman ones are being canceled. So like Nightwing and Talon, Batwing.
Racist.
No, actually, I would go on. I'm not a fan of the Lucas Fox Batwing. I miss David Zavimbe. I thought that was a much stronger character. I thought I liked the idea that it was in Africa, and now it just keeps bouncing back and forth. He's in Gotham. It doesn't seem like a unique character to me.
I think the story arc they're doing right now is pretty solid, though. With the whole thing with his family, and his family's, under fire. That's been going for about 4 issues. And they fucking kidnapped his one sister and made her a drug addict. And then, his little sister is kidnapped, and he just found out last issue where she is. He had no idea if they were making her a drug addict too, or, fucking using her as a sex toy or whatever the fuck. He was purely driven by I don't know, I wish Kelly was here.
Actually, for DC, I choose Superboy. I really dislike the 52 version of Superboy.
Which one?
Alright, so that's 2 votes for the super family.
I choose Harley Quinn.
Oh.
I don't like this villain-ish Superboy. Like, I really don't like how they've made him.
Wait, you mean the one that started the New 52, or the one that Marv Wolfman's
Both of
writing
them.
right now?
Both of them.
I didn't mind the new one.
With the other one, he's been replaced regardless.
I think the problem is that they didn't develop his character enough.
They haven't developed any of the teen characters.
Which I think is a good
What?
good
Any
idea to
of the teen
reboot them.
characters.
Oh.
I'm hoping that the new series will help to do that more.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, who I haven't read it. Who's in the Teen Titans?
Kid Flash, Wonder Girl, Red Robin, Skitter, Bunker,
Who?
Solstice.
What?
Yeah, those are a couple new
Superboy.
characters.
Skitter, Bunker, and Solstice?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
See, the thing that pisses me off at
Sounds like
Solstice.
stuff that comes off the bottom of your shoe.
Solstice was first created by J.T. Kroll in the series of Teen Titans right before the 52, like 10 issues before the 52 began.
What's the J for in JT Kroll?
I don't know, I think Justin or... No, I'm totally wrong. I think
Right.
Jason. But now she's in the new Teen Titans, looks completely different, and has a completely different origin. And she was created like 10 issues before the 52.
Yeah.
So, it's pointless. Sorry, DC.
Okay.
I said it right.
You said Harley.
Oh no, I thought we were continuing.
No, that's it. I don't have to explain myself.
No, I
Is there anything else in the email?
Understood. We all get it.
We back
Okay,
up.
moving on.
Lastly, I'd like to X or something.
Yeah.
Does Mama Jones hate or dislike any of the CBJ customers?
Yeah. There's a couple she dislikes, definitely.
I have to say, I feel as if she doesn't like me.
Well, you're fucking weird. You know, you're a bit socially awkward, and I don't know. You for most of your time coming in here, you were a bit of a downer. You've been more on the upswing, but you know.
I like Renee.
My mother gravitates more toward people who have sunny attitudes, and even though Tiger likes you, and I like you, and we all like you, I'm not saying that Mama doesn't. I'm just saying. I think you know, you could step up a bit,
Well,
Pinky boy.
he says I say hello to her and be polite to her, but I feel as if she can't stand me.
That's just all in your fucking head.
Yeah, there's very few people that she hates. I don't
Yeah.
think she hates or dislikes.
Exactly. Mama's you know. You got a problem with my ma?
Probably by the time you come in, she's cranky and wants to go home.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. Jesus Christ. There's only so many graham, as she says them, graham crackers she can eat in the back for energy.
Anyway, till next week, keep making the dream happen. Renee Paul.
Thanks, Renee.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you,
You're a
Renee.
champion among fucking
You
idiots.
really love FPKs, Renee.
So happy I just came back at the end of that.
Yeah.
I actually just looked up what Caitlin Kittredge looks like, and she's a very pretty woman.
Okay.
Good for
Did
you.
you find out her address?
You could have picked Kelly Sue.
Or Becky Clooney?
Kelly, what's Kelly Sue writing in DC?
It was Marvel or DC.
Oh, it does. No,
Oh, that was
yeah.
yeah. Oh, she knows better.
Well, just, you know, if you're going to go up to her at a con, make sure you have a dream about it first so you'll have something to talk about.
Very good at it.
Ed Byrne.
No. No. I'm awkward, but not that. No, never mind.
Be sure to wear a tight-fitting jacket so you have a mighty hump.
Posture.
Have anyone else at the table had that moment where you went up to a creator and completely embarrassed yourself?
Absolutely not. I never embarrass myself. I'm a very confident man. I know exactly what I say when I want to say it, and that's that. How was
That was awesome. Very good. Well said.
I mean, it's, you know, we've all had those awkward moments.
Haven't we talked about them? We've talked about our Comic-Con experiences.
Not me.
I've talked about some pretty fucking awkward moments on here. I think episode 2 ago was named after my awkward moment, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a whole big mess of awkward moments. at
My
times.
life's like one constant awkward
me
moment.
and Babyface can be brave diggers for a living at how well we dig holes for ourselves.
Oh, God, I am good.
Tiger and I are always smooth as granite.
Tiger was just in the closet.
Tiger chooses his words wisely.
What do you mean?
Tiger chooses his words wisely.
What do you mean?
He's a sniper.
What have you heard?
Tiger
When
doesn't
he's
know.
talking to a creator, you've been there.
Oh, no. Oh, I was just speaking in general. No, I haven't been there because I haven't gone to Comic-Con with Tiger. Because I usually have to cover for Tiger. It's sad. We could be walking together. We could be pals.
I'm sure Tiger's
Could be.
heartbroken.
In a different life.
I want that life. That'd be awesome.
Well, maybe your dream will come true this year.
Oh,
Probably
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Tiger's gonna change a friendship cruise. Babyface.
Can we go to
On
cruise
the
together?
SS Minnow.
Now, since it just recently came out, how many people here have seen Captain America: The Winter Soldier? Raise your hand.
Nope.
Can we just say I?
Just me and Tony
That's
on the
alright.
panel. Oh, okay.
You say a thing, I'm actually gonna hit you in the face.
Okay, I was gonna say, did you want to talk about it?
No, please, mate.
No, 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 no.
I mean, I personally really don't care.
No.
Waffle is so adamant that he'll punch you in the nuts.
I will actually fucking hate you.
Yeah, I think it's more for like our customers too.
Yeah.
Like, what if someone's listening to this email right now? It's like, oh, I was like, I'm going to go see Captain America after I go listen to this podcast. Oh, thanks, Ed.
I've grown so used to how Waffle complains about things he hasn't read or seen that
There's so many-
when I'm talking to a customer, like Waffle walks near, it's like, wait, stop talking now.
There's
And I just walk away.
there's so few things I don't like getting spoiled. I get so angry when it gets spoiled.
I love when Waffle throws himself on the floor, lifts his shirt over his head, and starts rubbing his belly, going,
To Tony,
especially when he's helping the elderly.
what I was going to say before is if you preface it with spoilers, people know to fast forward a couple minutes so that
Waffle also.
But then what if like they get like tweaky hand where it's like they want to try to go forward?
Oh, yes! Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Then like they jump 3-2, so it's
That's
like,
right.
no, this character,
This character's dead.
Oh,
I
I'm
have
not
to say,
coming back.
my son Antonio, he got shots for tweaky hand when he was born. So he's not going to have tweaky hand, I'm hoping.
Wait,
They
really?
give shots for that.
Is that an actual medical term?
He could be a pilot. I know that was a joke.
You see, it's so sick.
No, I winked at Waffle because he gave me the face.
Yeah.
Are you
No, but
serious?
the Adam in the sun.
Oh, no.
Waffle, how can you tell when he's winking?
No. It's
Racism abroad.
It's Americanized as
no.
well.
If I were to smoke, it's like, how do you know he's stoned? 'Cause
Yes.
Actually, I go blind.
What?
I've asked a few,
When I get-
Asians that question.
You almost said Chinaman.
I almost said China.
If I'm high, it's even hard. Like my eyes get extremely squinty.
You jump around and make funny noises.
My eyes aren't squinty though. Not squinty eyes.
No, you don't. I wouldn't know. I
wouldn't know. I don't look at your face.
When I look at your face,
I only
it's
speak to your
ass.
feet.
That's right.
Waffle's also grown accustomed to me. When he asks me questions like that could be spoiled, I just play completely dumb.
He did really well. I caught up on Game of Thrones in like a week, all 3 seasons.
Yeah, Waffle.
And
How was that?
Boom.
Ridiculous, but I got the first major death spoiled by a pop vinyl. And Babyface's face literally was like almost relieved.
Like, I had no idea this happened.
Yeah, he actually made a face like that's really weird. Like it's like a dream sequence, like
No.
it's from or something.
You also mentioned, I'm like, what characters do you like? And you mentioned one character you like, and in my head's like, oh, really? Like, my response was, oh, really? That's cool. And my head's like, crap,
Yeah.
they died very
That
soon.
happened. He asked me who some of my favorite characters were, and I was at the beginning of season 2, and I'm like, Renly.
Yeah.
And he went, that's nice.
I was like, he's a good
I
guy.
go home that night. And I'm like, oh, there goes one of my favorite characters. There you
That's the way
go.
I respond to my children when they ask me if Santa Claus is real.
Yeah.
You can see Babyface like trying to turn away when he heard that. Just like he doesn't want to give any facial expressions and he spoiled it ahead of time.
No one's as bad as Joe Wolf, because the other day I put on like the Wiener song from South Park as a joke, and they make a line referencing the show, and his response out loud is, "Oh, I don't think he got to that part yet." I was like, "Hey Joe,
All you're talking about is wieners.
just to let you know, I would have taken that as a South Park joke if you never said that." Thanks. And they looked at me because he knows more than Babyface how much I fucking hate spoilers.
Why?
So I've thrown stuff at him.
So today's episode of Fuck Spoilers.
No, it's just that I
Tony made that statement hoping for like some sort of
Yeah.
response and then just shrugged one shoulder
It's-
like, yeah, all right.
with the movie that's been out for less than a week. It's
I always find it funny,
But I'm
like,
glad you finally caught up.
yes.
yes, we have something we all can talk
I can
about.
honestly
It's
say
amazing.
that-
Your advice to anyone who hasn't watched Game of Thrones is?
Sit down and watch it now.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone that, if you think that you can't keep track of what's going on story-wise, which I had a friend who like, every time I sit down, I watch it like 5 times. You know, I sit down, blunt in hand.
Right,
like
no,
watching-
watch it sober.
Well, I watched it with bong in hand, and I went, "Oh, this is amazing."
Yeah, but you're
So-
intelligent, and
No,
you
I
have a lot
told-
of dumb friends.
I told her, I was like, no,
you do. I've met a lot of your friends. They're pretty dumb.
this is a smarter of them.
Okay.
I said, watch 2 episodes at one shot, and you'll learn the language.
Don't watch them backwards either.
Or sideways.
Yeah, exactly. Don't put on Dark Side of the Moon and watch Game of Thrones. That's what I'm fucking saying. Jesus Christ.
And put the closed captions on if you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it actually helps the character names.
A little bit. I had the Blu-ray, so I went, "What's your name again?" and then looked at the book of character names.
Oh,
And I still
I
kept
did
saying
that. For season 1, I kept looking.
And I kept still calling people like Lady Stark and like this person. You know, the person that offends him.
It's like that bald guy. Yeah. And
No, I knew Varys' name after the second time he was on screen.
You watch Game of Thrones, Ed?
No, I do not.
Oh, everything's really.
I rest my case. I have to take a piss.
Although my theory on spoilers is to me what matters is how it happens, not what happens. So
Yeah, there's
Well, that's a
very
little bit
few
of all.
things. Yeah, it's in a movie. It's kind of what happens and how it happens because it is a story, and I don't want stories ruined. I like surprises,
I
and
can
working in a
appreciate
comic
that.
shop. Working in a comic shop, there's very few surprises when it comes to books sometimes because there is previews, and there's one of the few things in my life that I don't like spoiled is Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I went 2 months without seeing Thor, and I got nothing ruined. And 4 days after Cap, and you like want to talk about shit.
Although I will say, if you're not going to see it for a while, don't watch Agents of Shield.
I haven't because I was just waiting it for the season to end and watch
I
all
know
of
a
the
lot
shop.
of watches.
Yeah, because me and Babyface spend more time with each other than we do with our families.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you have to wait till the end of this month or next month
Oh,
to see
once I pass the
Winter Soldier to see with Chelsea.
once I pass the 2-week mark, usually that's when spoilers go into the air. And nobody says anything anymore, though.
Yeah.
So because it's out of everyone's mind, there's already there's some celebrity getting fucked or
But
some
then
guy
it becomes
crashed
more
a
the
car.
possibility of random conversation that you don't see coming, because that's happened to me.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not that built. It's not. People stop saying, "Have you seen it yet?" I don't want, and they just start talking about it.
I'm bouncing off the fact that Thor went really completely unspoiled past one scene, which was kind of funny and it didn't ruin the story.
I haven't seen any of the Thor movies.
Someone had to tell me about one scene in Dark World, and I was like, fine, go. Like
I gotta be honest with you. I haven't seen any of the Thor movies. I don't know anything about them. I know nothing.
the first one's a really good setup.
I enjoy them.
And the second one I really love. The second one I like a lot more. First one's a good setup. It explains the Asgardians very well.
Yeah.
Destroyer fight's really fun.
Uh-huh.
And then the second one is like reading the Simonson run. There's like a lot of wit when they're fighting. There's lots of funniness.
I love the guy they picked for the main villain.
Malekith was awesome.
Yes.
Malekith didn't speak enough. The only thing I was waiting
Yeah.
for in that film was like the monologue. You know what I mean?
I think that's why they threw more Loki in.
Yes.
Loki's terrific.
Loki had the monologue. Loki overall is the villain of everything.
The guy who plays Loki, is he in any other films?
He's a big name. He's a big Shakespearean actor.
Midnight in Paris, he was really good in.
He did
He
the
was F. Scott Fitzgerald.
the stage play War Horse they did the movie for.
Uh-huh.
He was in that for like 40 minutes.
Okay.
This is his biggest claim to fame.
Yeah.
He makes the young girls these weeks, so he's gonna be in every film.
One thing I find funny though
Hey
about
Tiger, what's up on the BBC?
Not on BBC. I'm also trying not to pay attention because I also don't like having things ruined for me.
We're not talking about
it.
That's why I'm not saying anything about the story.
One thing I find funny though about all these big movies is the Friday after like the tailgate when people ask if you've seen it already. It's like, movie came out last night. No, I haven't seen it yet.
Well, they figure, look, I
understand the logic
we
completely.
throw the tailgate parties. It's,
Or rather than
this is what we do. This is our livelihood.
Yeah,
So,
no,
it's almost like people think that it's important for us to go see it, whereas, I'll say it again, I don't own a fucking movie theater. I own a comic book store, so I don't, I don't go and see the movie.
or rather on a
I
Saturday,
read
then
the comics.
when they're like, I finally got to see it. It's like it's been out for a day. It's not finally.
Yeah.
it's alright.
When
I
soccer
mean, how
gets-
are the numbers though with cats?
It's,
It
it's
did
the
10
biggest
million,
April ever.
$96 million weekend.
Wow,
and then,
that's good, right?
to give an example of shock, every time you do explain to somebody that you and Tiger have been there since 9:30, they don't think that we are actually ever here. It's like we're here, but we're not here.
Yeah.
It's like astral projections of us working.
Yeah.
So it physically doesn't drain us.
Yeah.
Like in Superman 2
Yeah.
with Lex and Otis in the prison cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. The astral projections.
Oh, I got you.
But like Doctor Strange does all the time.
Yeah. Tiger just cracked his knuckles.
Yes.
Doctor Strange has on book.
Never, because every time he does, it goes 6 issues and then it flops.
I'm sure it'll happen sometime around the movie.
When you read something that's not Moon Knight or She-Hulk, keep talking in the mall conversations.
Comics coming out though.
You could have read Iron Fist today.
I think the only good strange solo book they ever did was that the issue one for Marvel Knights where they redid his origin or something like that. I forget
Which
one?
one?
The 6 issue
Wish
one.
we had Tiger Cam right now.
Oh, the Oath?
No,
Tiger
the
Woods.
showing him starting out as a
His
hot
nose.
shot pain surgeon.
Can you get that?
No, it was like a Marvel Knights.
Playing solitaire
It was
again.
like the same Marvel Knights at the top.
I got you.
I'm trying to remember who the fuck wrote it though.
Hey, Matt, I think Kenny needs another crutch stomping.
Kick his fucking ass.
Take him to the curb, buddy.
Well, it's been a great podcast.
It feels like we ended again.
All right, let's do some commercials.
Tiger gets home
Yeah.
for midnight.